Brit Awards 2023. Harry Styles steals the show with 4 wins. Harry Styles has won all 4 Brits he was nominated for, including Best Album, Artist and Pop, R&B Act. The show opened with his huge hit As It Was, which won Song of the Year. "I'm aware of my privilege up here tonight," he said, naming women who missed out on Artist of the Year, including Mabel, Florence Welch, Charlie XCX, Rina Sawayama and Becky Hill. Beyoncé won international awards for Best Artist and Song of the Year, while Wet Leg won Best Group and New Artist. Full list of winners and nominees. The eclectic red carpet outfits girl band Flo win the Brits Rising Star Award. Wet Leg's singer, Rhian Teasdale, said, "This is so scary because being on the telly can be such a boys' club thing," and thanked all the women who worked on their debut album, saying, "I want to shout them out." She also referenced Alex Turner's Arctic Monkeys Brits acceptance speech from 2014, saying, "That rock and roll, it just won't go away. It might hibernate from time to time and sink back into the swamp." Both bands share the same record label, Domino. This year's nomination saw no women up for Best Artist, following last year's decision by organizers to scrap their Best Male and Best Female awards in favor of gender-neutral prizes. Women who were eligible but missed out included those named by Styles in his speech. "Why are no women up for the Brits Best Artist Award?" Flo, the only black British winners, won the Rising Star Award, but did not get to perform on the night as has been the case in previous years, instead having their prize announced before the show. Styles also thanked his mum for signing me up for X Factor without telling me, along with his fellow One Direction members Niall Horan, Louis Tomlinson, Liam Payne and Zayn Malik. Shania Twain, who performed on stage at Coachella last year with Styles, gave him his Brit for Song of the Year. Earlier, she told the BBC's Mark Savage that the singer's popularity stems from him being incredibly authentic, and people sense that. "He's nice, he's likable, he's kind, he's a gentleman," she said. "Obviously he's super talented, he has everything you want as a fan to follow and appreciate and respect. This is Harry's house and we're all just living in it." But while his success might seem preordained, it's easy to forget that reality show contestants and former boy band members are usually consigned to the great pop dumper, never to be seen again. When Harry Styles first went solo, his music was eclipsed by his bandmates, Zayn Malik and Liam Payne, in particular, scored hits that were bigger and stickier in those early, post-One Direction days. He started to find his way on his second album, Fine Line, delving into the 70s rock sounds of his childhood, Elton John, Fleetwood Mac, Paul McCartney. He added some utopian philosophy of his own, Treat People with Kindness, and scored his first million-seller with the joyous and infectious Watermelon Sugar. His third album updates that sound, adding 80s synths, and an easy-going intimacy. The scat singing and synth horns on Music for a Sushi Restaurant capture his quirky charisma, while Boyfriend's critique of toxic masculinity is the song every girl wants Harry to sing to them while he paints their toenails. Unusually for a big pop album, Styles' voice is mellow and restrained instead of belting out the hooks, Adele style. That makes it less immediate than you might expect, but it grows beautifully, like dough in a proving oven. It ended the year as the UK's best-selling album, shifting almost 500,000 copies. With numbers like that, the commercially minded Brit Awards were never going to turn their back on Styles. Beyoncé sent video messages for her wins as she was unable to attend, saying, "Thank you so much for loving Break My Soul. The only intention for this song was to dance." The singer, who made history at last week's Grammys where she won her 32nd award, thanked her fans and referenced her recent album and upcoming tour, saying, "The Renaissance begins." Styles also won 3 awards at the Grammys, including Album of the Year. The show ran fairly smoothly, although host Mo Gilligan wrongly introduced Louis Capaldi as Sam Capaldi, who performed Forget Me. Gilligan joked afterwards, "I have to apologize, it just goes to show how strong the drinks are." Last year's main winner Adele, who won 3 out of the 4 main prizes in 2022, performed I Drink Wine, from her album 30. Other live performers included Lizzo, Kat Burns, Stormzy, Sam Smith, Ella Henderson and Becky Hill. Rapper H won Best Hip-Hop, Rap, Grime Artist, and said, "Not to get all cliched, but not many people where I'm from, especially my side of Manchester, get the opportunity to stand up here and receive such an amazing gift or award." He added that he performs to set examples and to make people know it's possible no matter where you're from, adding, "Respect, 0161 in the building," a reference to Manchester's dialing code. Becky Hill won Best Dance Act for the second year in a row, after performing her first U.S. tour last year, and said it was "such an honor" to be nominated alongside stars including Amazing Eliza Rose and the incredible Ray. "I think Beyoncé said it best in her Grammy speech. We all have the queer community to thank for the best genre on earth," she added. The 1975 won Best Alternative Rock Act, their fourth Brit Award, and lead singer Maddie Healy said, "This is one that has been voted for by the fans, so that means a lot." Best International Group went to Irish rockers Fontaines DC, whose singer Carlos O'Connell said, "My heart is full. I'm happy to be here to celebrate that." Producer and French DJ David Guetta had already been announced as Producer of the Year, but he was presented with his award by Norman Cook, also known as Fatboy Slim. "To have longevity in what we do is a miracle," he said. "Let's have a party."
Subscribe us for more.